Natalie has talked about this stuff before too, because we talk about, if you want to do it as a bucket list and all those type of things, which is great, but people need to realize even if it's a bucket list, you get wrapped up into it.
Mm-hmm. You can't turn your emotions off.
Yeah.
Even if you can be hell-bent on turning your emotions off.
Yeah. And you may
this
think.
This means nothing to me. It is just a thing I'm doing. Guess what? Soon as you step off that stage, if not while you're walking out, when you see back the photos start being posted online, your feelings are here, sister.
Yeah.
They are here.
Mm-hmm.
And they range from, I'm worthless.
Mm-hmm. What was I thinking?
I don't even belong in the same universe as these women. I could never measure up to them. No wonder the judges wouldn't look at me. Matter of fact, I saw the judges looking down and writing when I was on the stage. So obviously they weren't looking at me. They were writing their notes so that they could talk to you after the show. But we hear that a lot. I saw them scribbling.
They think it's not going to bother them.
Doodling. I heard one say before that I saw judges doodling when I was on the stage. But yeah, you start to tell yourself all of those things. And then it can trickle down into, well, that's probably why my husband hasn't been looking at me very much lately. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why I don't ever get asked out. It's all these things that it's literally a recipe for low self-esteem, self-hatred, self-loathing, and depression. But you can know exactly what you're getting into by attending several shows. I always recommend people, if you want to compete but you've not been involved in it, go to prejudging and judging of multiple shows. By whatever cost the seats are to sit right behind the judges, as close as you can get to the judges. In the center if you can. Just sit there. Just pretend that you are judging them. You don't have to know what you're doing. Just your eyes. What do you see? Which ones look best to you? If you could pick any one of them up there to be, which one would you want to be? However you want to refer to it, what sticks out to you the most? Start writing the scores down for yourself. And by scores, I mean which one is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, that. And see if you start to get, at least remote, like you had someone as first that was in the top 5, maybe, at least. But if you regularly don't, you have a lot of research to do because you don't even know what it is that we're looking for yet. If you can't even pick out one of the people we'll have in the top 5 when you're looking at a show, and
the speed at which you have to look.
If you're if your
Seconds.
coach, if your coach can't do that, they're not the person to be guiding you,
right?
Because they don't know what it is they're supposed to be building. Perhaps they're great at building stuff, building physiques, but they have to know actually what it is that the judges are looking for.
Yes.
And have to have at least an idea of that to get you there in the first place. But you should know that. I see so many people just expecting their coach to do all that.
No.
But you don't even know if you're doing well or not when you don't even know what it is that we're looking for. And they'll read like the guidelines, see a photo. Maybe they saw Miss Olympia. But that's not the whole story.